Hi, Libra. Let's see what the universe is wanting to tell you. My readings are timeless, and when you find them is when you are meant to hear the messages. So take what resonates and leave the rest. And if the reading does not resonate for you, do not try to make it fit. Spirit, what is coming in for Libra? What does Libra need to know about at this time? Also, Libra, I do want to let you know that I do not do personal readings at this time, and I'll never contact you for one. So if anyone does that, it is a scam. This reading is for the Libra Collective, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Cusp viewers, but cross watchers are welcome. Spirit, what does Libra need to know? What is coming in for Libra? We have marriage. Marriage is a commitment. It could be love or business, but it is a commitment. What else, Spirit? Okay. Then we have pathway. Pathway, it could be a path that is opening up for you here. It could be a pathway that you're on, a pathway you should be on, or a pathway you should not be on. What else, Spirit? What else for Libra? We have high honor. You could be receiving some kind of recognition, reward for merit with high honor. You could be receiving a position where you're going to be held in high honor. This could talk about, a lot of people holding you in high honor. It could be talk about one person holding you in high honor, or just getting some kind of recognition or reward. We do see great fortune on the bottom of the deck. So something really fortuitous here with this reading. Something really great is going to happen, and it is important to this reading, whatever this is. And we're going to clarify the cards, and we'll see what is going on. Spirit, why is marriage here for Libra? Show me marriage. We have the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, with the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Wow. Masculine earth energy with the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the King of Swords, masculine air energy. This is definitely your energy here. So what I feel like here is that, I feel like your wish here, and you're coming out in two different king energy with this. So I definitely feel like you're coming out as an emperor with this. But I feel like, you're in this your natural King of Swords energy. You could have Earth in your chart too. You don't have to. Disregard gender. There is no gender in tarot. We all have feminine and masculine energy within us. But I feel like you're just wanting you're wanting stability, security. That is your wish. Your wish is to have that commitment, that committed long-term relationship. And you're in the King of Swords energy now. You're cutting out anyone and anything that isn't that. You're using your logic over your heart now. In the past, you may not have done that. In the past, you may have just followed your heart, but now you know what you want. You want the real deal. You want stability and security. You don't just want passion and love. Spirit, show me the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Why is the King of Pentacles, Nine of Cups here? And you're in your more masculine energy. Disregard gender. Like I said, there's no gender in tarot because we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. Because you're actively seeking this out. You're no longer willing to just let whatever happen. Spirit, show me King of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. You're looking for long term now. Spirit, show me King of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Why is it here for Libra? The Star. Aquarius energy with the Star, and you have the Three of Cups. Yeah, you've got it coming in. Your wish fulfillment is coming in, okay? And this is bringing in a celebration. You went into that King of Swords, King of Pentacles energy, cutting out anyone and anything that does not serve you. And because what you want is the long-term committed relationship. You don't just want, passion and love anymore. You want long-term, and you're getting it. You're getting your manifestation here. Spirit, show me the Star. Why is it here? Five of Wands. And the Devil. Wow. Capricorn energy with the devil. But hold on a second. 10 of Wands. So what I feel like here with the 5 of Wands is I feel like you dealt with a lot of nonsense in the past. You know, you dealt with toxic energies that held you back and held you down and left a lot of burdens on you to carry. And you're not doing that anymore. And by not doing that, going into that King of Swords, King of Pentacles energy, focusing on your material world, your home, your family, your stability, your security, unwilling to deal with any more nonsense, any more toxic relationships, any more toxic people is what's bringing in, and letting down burdens that are not yours anymore is what's bringing in your wish fulfillment, which I feel like is some kind of long-term commitment here. Spirit, show me pathway. Why is it here? Why is pathway here? The 6 of Wands. Yeah, there's victory. There's success happening with this path, this new path. 10 of Swords. 10s are the very end in tarot that make way for that new beginning. You're letting that pain go from the past. Whatever, it could have been one relationship. It could have been multiple connections that were toxic, or we saw 10-10. You're letting that end and you're making way for that new beginning. That pathway is that new beginning. It is going to give you the success that you've been wanting. Spirit, show me 6 of Wands. Why is it here? By letting go, letting the past end, you're moving forward on a new path that's going to bring in the success that you want, the long term. Spirit, show me 6 of Wands. Why is it here? We have 4 of Swords and the 4 of Wands. 4-4. Stability, security, being on the right path, healing over the past, finally healing over the past. It may have taken you a long time to truly heal over it and let it go, and you're doing that, and it's taking you on the right path. 4 of Wands is being on that right path for you. You're getting success here on this new pathway. King of Cups here. Masculine water energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We saw you come out as a King of Pentacles, a King of Swords, a King of Wands, King of Cups. We did not see the King of Wands yet. But that is because you're coming out in Emperor energy. You're taking control of your life and you're moving forward on a new pathway here. Letting go of the past, letting that go. And it's bringing in your wish fulfillment. It's putting you on that correct path. Being in the King of Cups energy, being very balanced in your emotions. Spirit, show me 4 of Swords, King, and the 4 of Wands. Why is the 4 of Swords, 4 of Wands here? The Queen of Cups. Look at that. Feminine, water energy. We saw you as the King of Cups. Now we see the Queen of Cups here for you. 8 of Cups. Walking away from that connection that no longer served you is bringing in your divine counterpart, Queen of Cups energy. Feminine, water energy. They could have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio on their chart. They don't have to. They're coming out as a Queen of Cups because I feel like you are in the Emperor energy. I'm no longer, idly letting whatever happen. You are taking charge. You've been taking charge of your life and leaving behind that situation. And this is your divine counterpart. Disregard gender. You could be both 2 men, 2 women. They could be a man and you could be a woman. It does not matter, but you're walking away from anyone or anything that does not serve you. And it is bringing you on a pathway to success that is bringing in your divine counterpart. Someone who is loving, intuitive, beautiful. Spirit, show me high honor. Someone who gives, and this is the important part that I feel with this, because you came out under the pathway as the King of Cups. You're someone who's very balanced in your emotions. You have a lot of love to give. You're not going to give it to just anyone. You're only going to give it to your divine counterpart. The Queen of Cups is the same way. She is very loyal and loving and giving, and she gives unconditionally, which is not something I feel like you dealt with over here. And you could have been in a commitment that wasn't a commitment that where the person wasn't loyal, wasn't loving, wasn't giving. Spirit, show me high honor, that you know what you want now. And I feel like you're going after that and you're closing out that cycle that wasn't working so you can go down a new pathway. Spirit, show me high honor, and why is it here? Why is high honor here? We have the Hangman, Pisces energy, and we have the Emperor. Look at that. Yes, you are the Emperor. And the Nine of Pentacles. You're good on your own, you know? You're good on your own now. You're the Emperor. You are all four kings in one. Disregard gender, like I said. The Emperor takes charge of their life. They take charge of situations. They're very stable. They're very secure. They're definitely someone that people hold in high honor. And you know, you may have felt stuck in something over here for a long time, but you looked at things from a different perspective. You saw the bigger picture and you knew what you had to do. And it puts you in this Emperor energy, and you are good on your own. You are content. You have everything you need around you now. You know, you have everything you need, and you're happy and you're content on your own. But and you know that thing people say, when you stop looking, it's when it comes. And that's what I feel like here. You stopped. You focused on yourself and your material world, and getting yourself to become this emperor, and that's what's bringing in the divine counterpart. Spirit, show me Hangman and the Emperor. Why is it here? Show me Hangman and the Emperor for Libra. King of Cups. Once again, King of Cups. Now here you are, Justice. There's your energy. Here you are, King of Cups, but you're in your more feminine energy, King of Cups now. We see you being your more feminine self. You're more emotional. You're more open, King of Cups. You're more emotionally open, emotionally developed, allowing love in now, allowing emotion in. You're still that balanced King of Cups, but you're more open emotionally. You're ready. And the universe is making things right for you here. It's balancing out the energy. You did the work. You got yourself in this Emperor energy. You took charge of a situation, and you set yourself free from a toxic situation, and your wish fulfillment's coming in because of it. And you're becoming a more balanced, open person because of it. Spirit, show me the King of Cups. Why is it here? Show me the King of Cups. That pain from the past that you needed to heal from, you may have been a little closed off emotionally because of it. And, you know, I feel like you're becoming more open now. You're realizing, you're understanding, and you're becoming more. I feel like this new pathway is going to put you in that more, loving, able to be more soft. Whether you're a man or woman, it does not matter. Spirit, show me the King of Cups. You may have been closed off. That situation may have closed you off to love. But now I feel like your heart is opening. Spirit, show me King of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords. And the Seven of Swords. And the Ace of Swords to the Seven of Swords is 8 swords. You felt stuck for a long time, and you may have lied to yourself, and you may have told yourself, this is not for me, love is not for me, I'm going to focus only on my material world, and I don't need love. But your heart was opened. Your heart is opening again. And I feel like it's because you are coming into divine union here with this Queen of Cups. And someone who's going to give unconditionally and allow you to be your softer person, your softer self. You got that epiphany that you were just deluding yourself here. Let's get you an oracle card for guidance. Spirit, give me an oracle card for guidance for Libra. You dealt with someone who maybe made you, close off your heart. That situation may have forced you to close off your softer side. But I feel like you're opening up now. Spirit, give me an oracle card for guidance. What guidance do you have for Libra? We have the Key on Trees. I'm going to read it to you. On the top of a winding, shiny metal tower, there is an elephant captured in a cage. A vast jungle of giant trees and plants surround him, but the elephant is not distressed. There are keys hanging from the trees. If he picks one, he can open the cage and release himself into the wild. No situation is too complicated to be solved. Look in unexpected places for answers. You have the creativity to find the way out. And we saw you, as the hangman. And I felt like that's the case. Maybe you've, in timing is fluid in tarot. Some of you may still feel stuck in something that you've been dealing with, needing to heal from this and move on. And some of you have already moved past that. It's going to be different for everyone, but I feel like Spirit is telling you you're not stuck. There is no stuck here. You just need to figure out the way out. Okay, Libra, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like the video.